Alright, let's play a quick game. What's the single most frustrating thing about trying to grow your own food? You get the seeds, you till the soil, you water, you wait, and you get these pathetic, anemic little plants that look like they're on a permanent hunger strike. You could dump bag after bag of expensive compost and fertilizer on them, and it feels like you're feeding a black hole. What if I told you there was a method used by one of history's greatest empires that could turn the worst dirt into the richest soil, but talking about it would probably get you kicked out of the local garden club? Today, we're diving into the dirtiest, most effective, and yes, historically banned secret of the Roman army, their legendary fertilizer. And no, it wasn't miracle powder. It was strategy. A strategy so straightforward it built an empire's food supply, and so potent modern sensibilities basically outlawed it. First, let's set the scene. A Roman legion on the march, thousands of men needs to eat. They can't just order takeout from Gaul. They have to grow food fast, in foreign, often poor soil. They also have another less glamorous logistical issue. Let's just say, when you have thousands of men eating beans and grain, you have a corresponding output. A mountain of, well, output. The modern army calls it human waste. The Romans? They called it a resource. Their field manuals, like those from Vegetius, were obsessed with camp sanitation. But for the Romans, sanitation didn't mean just getting rid of waste, it meant strategically relocating it. They would dig deep trench latrines in specific areas. And when they broke camp, what do you think they did with those trenches? They buried them. And often they would plant over them. They discovered that the areas where these trenches had been the following season would explode with plant growth. They had accidentally, and then very purposefully, unlocked the ultimate closed-loop system. Food in, waste out, waste processed, food grown. They were literally recycling their army into their food supply. I bet you never thought a history lesson could be this circular. Now, a quick riddle to lighten the mood. I am born from what you discard, yet I create what you crave. I am feared by the polite, but I am the treasure of the wise and the ancient. What am I? Hold that thought. The modern term for this is humanure, and before you click away, hear me out. The reason this became a banned or taboo practice isn't because it doesn't work. It works terrifyingly well. It's because of pathogens. The Romans frankly got lucky with timing and burial. We understand disease vectors now. But the principle is sound. It's the ultimate in nutrient recycling. The Romans weren't just putting raw waste in the ground. Through burial and time, they were composting it. They were letting heat, microbes, and time break down the dangerous elements and leave behind the pure plant-available nutrients. They were practicing, in a very rudimentary way, thermophilic composting. Their banned fertilizer was just years ahead of its time nutrient reclamation. So how do we, as modern survivalists and gardeners, steal this Roman secret without, getting dysentery? We do it with science and patience. We build a dedicated, managed compost system just for this purpose. This isn't for the faint of heart, but for those serious about long-term food security. It's the holy grail of sustainability. You start with a separate, well-contained compost bin. You never use fresh human waste, ever. You collect it using carbon-rich cover materials like sawdust, shredded leaves, or peat moss. This carbon is crucial. It's like the browns in your normal compost, and it helps create the right environment. Then, you let it compost. Not for a month, not for a season. The rule is a minimum of 1 year, but 2 years is the gold standard. This extended, hot composting process ensures any pathogens are completely and utterly destroyed by sustained heat and microbial activity. What you're left with after 2 years is not waste. It's a rich, safe, humus-like soil amendment, teeming with beneficial life. It's the Roman legion's secret, perfected with modern understanding. Okay, riddle answer time. Did you get it? The answer is composted humanure. Or, as a Roman centurion might gruffly call it, the victory soil. Now, why would you even consider this? Because in a true long-term survival scenario, bags of 10-10-10 fertilizer aren't coming. This method closes the loop. It turns a liability into the ultimate asset. It transforms your homestead from a system that consumes inputs to one that creates its own fertility forever. The Romans knew this intuitively. They grew an empire on land, they fertilized themselves in every sense of the word. By adapting this carefully, you're not just gardening, you're engaging in an ancient alchemy that turns scarcity into abundance. So, the next time you look at your struggling garden, think like a Roman engineer. Think in terms of systems, resources, and long-term strategy. You can choose to just be a gardener, buying fertility from a store. Or, you can choose to be a legionary of your own land, manufacturing your own fertility from the ground up, mastering a cycle as old as civilization itself. Just maybe don't lead with this topic at your next neighborhood barbecue. Some secrets are best revealed to those who are ready to listen.